do it, but they don't come against us. And then the fucking boxing match comes out, Mayweather, they're like, hey, go watch the fight at my house on my TV. I'm not going off by going over there and watching TV at their house. That's not going on. Yahweh Shai, he kicked it with the publicans and he kicked it with the sinners. And then the people said, oh, how you kicking it with the publicans and sinners? First of all, how am I going to be a light to these people if I don't go out there and deal with the people? The people, if they don't come here out to the highways and byways and corners, then how are they going to get the truth? If they don't go on YouTube and find it, search it, how are they going to get the truth? The Most High might lead me to do them, and maybe for a month or 2 months, or maybe even 5, 6, 7, 8 months, a year or so, I go over there off and on once in the blue moon and break bread and try to break bread or hang out, and nothing too light. And then one day he actually is like, you know what? What was you really talking about? You never know how the Most High gonna deal with somebody. Right. But if you see somebody in wickedness, and you see somebody, that's why the scripture says, be not unequally yoked with unbelievers. If you see somebody being wicked, then adulterers, they up there, you know, first of all, you know you had an issue with weed and you're not going to do the weed no more, then don't fuck with people who do the weed because it's only going to tempt you. It's only going to make you want to do that shit. If you see somebody got, you know, they're adulteresses or they're, you know, they're living a lifestyle that is totally contrary to the Most High and they are not trying to get the truth and they reject the Most High, you being a man of the Lord, if you are a man of the Lord, you would be like, you know what, I'm straight. I don't want to even your desire, like, you only want to go kick it. But if you ever have a situation where you're worried about it, pray, ask the Most High to reveal it if you should go be bothered with somebody or not be bothered with somebody. And then obey the Spirit. Right. If the Spirit says leave them alone, leave them the fuck alone. If the Spirit says, you know, it's nothing wrong, if you don't feel condemned, no condemnation, you know, going out there, you know, the elders, I heard the elders say it. They said they have friends that's not in the truth, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, you just don't give them your heart. You don't sit up there and, you know, do the worldly things that they do. You know what I'm saying? You follow the Spirit, you know. But if you want to go watch a game, go to the movies, or, you know, hang out with you guys who you grew up with, you know, hoping that they might come to see the difference in your life, whatever, then maybe the Most High might wake them up for you, maybe not. You just got to be careful. Because if you just be careful and separating yourself from those who refuse to come into the knowledge of the truth. But as you're trying to search for that, if they're going to come, do what you got to do to try to wake up Yahshua, you know? I rarely, once I came to the truth, I rarely go to people's houses that I ain't trying to get this truth. Right. Rare. But once in a blue moon, it might happen.
So do you believe in spirits and spirits possession?
Scriptures talk about it. Yahweh Shai was talking, going by the way and see a man possessed with demons, right?
Right.
And he went and rebuked the demons and they left.
Right.
You know? Sometimes the demons, they saw Yahweh Shai and they was like, that's Yahweh Shai. He said, he rebuked them and said, hold your peace. Don't tell nobody who I am. That's symbolic right now. Everybody walking around here damn near with demons on them. All right? Some people with more demons than others. Smoke a cigarette, that's a demon. You know what I'm saying? Want to watch lesbo porn, that's a demon. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to do a whole lot of different things. Those are actual demons. You know what I'm saying? And those are spirits that are looking for hosts to. Remember that movie? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. They're falling. Right. That's, you know, I'm not gonna say necessarily somebody touch it. That's how it works. But demons are looking around for someone to. For a matter of fact. Let me see if I can find that scripture. They go around when they're not in a particular person. They go looking for that. Hey, how you doing?
This is my you're right. Yeah. Toy brother. Right.
How you doing? Just going over some scriptures, going over our heritage and our culture.
This is what I've been doing right here, researching, studying. But how people, Jehovah's Witnesses?
Shit.
Jehovah's Witnesses. She ain't never really been off like her mom is. Her mom tried to like force it on her, but she never really accepted it, you know.
Well, don't get me started on them. I get started. Well, I get started on all of them. It don't matter. But I want to prove the point that we were just prove the point. You know, he asked the question.
Children of Israel. not a religion, a heritage.
He asked the question about, are there demons?
Way of life.
Are there demons and spirits? You know what I'm saying? And Christ said in the scriptures that there are spirits and demons. This is Matthew's. Hold on a second. Yeah, Matthew's 12 and 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through the dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. So he said there are unclean spirits, what we call demons. They're on people, and then when it goes out of a person, it can go out because that person came to the truth, or that person dies, or what have you. That spirit once then is looking for another place. Right? Then he said, I will return into my house from whence I came out. So he says, man, I'm trying to go find the person I was in. Maybe somebody used to smoke crack, right? That's a demon. That's a spirit. That smoking crack demon. So the crackhead's spirit, the person starts battling that spirit. They go withdraw. They go try to get it out of their system. They clean up the act for 5 months. You know what I'm saying? And then right that spirit, he's been going look around, can't find no other person to get into. He's gonna come back and say, where's that crackhead? Ah, there he goes. All right, he says he's gonna try that. He said, and when he come, he findeth it empty, swept and garnished, meaning that crackhead had cleaned himself up. Then goeth he and taketh with him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. So he said the same thing going out. People walk around here full of spirits, and all kind of spirits. And if you're not spiritual and spiritually minded, you won't even know that you're dealing with people who are filled with spirits and wicked spirits. You know what I'm saying? And not have the spirit of the Most High. That's why we got to ask the Most High to give us protection from these demons, to give us protection from the wicked at all times. Right? I just want to answer that question. So, what do you? Is that your bus? 352. That's you.
That's the one that goes to 140 something.
Come on, where you been at?